This episode is brought to you by Watch Dogs, available now.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show for Thursday. Hi.
Yeah, let's do this. Thursday at E3, last day.
And today we're talking about trailers and how they lie to you.
So we just found out yesterday that Uncharted 4 trailer was all in-engine, all in-game. It was not a trailer at all. That's crazy. So we've actually noticed the great trend at E3 this year. Instead of seeing fluffed up game trailers like we have in the past, the stage demos have largely been actual in-engine gameplay.
Totally true. So some examples this year of games that were actual in-engine. So like we said before, Uncharted 4, The Order 1886, surprisingly, yes, was in-engine.
No cinematics.
And the all-new Zelda trailer.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. That was all in-engine as well.
Correct.
This is a total reversal of the problem we used to have a couple years ago. Why is that, Lawrence?
Basically, game developers would put out these awesome target renders that looked like gameplay, like they would have a crappy HUD and like a gun would be swinging around.
That's right.
If you thought about it, you could kind of tell it wasn't actually gameplay, but a lot of people got tricked. They were like, oh my god, that Call of Duty is amazing. Some specific examples, there's a Killzone 2 thing. That was kind of an infamous.
That was the famous one, yeah.
Yeah, because Sony was being very cagey about whether or not it was actually gameplay.
Right.
And then there was a TV spot for Call of Duty Finest Hour a while ago that nobody remembers, but it was,
I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, it was like a big fancy gussied up CG trailer that was made to look like Call of Duty gameplay. Obviously wasn't. It couldn't look that good.
And for some reason, a lot of dumb people thought that's what their PlayStation 2 would look like.
No, it's not even close. Also, last year, I remember Deep Down?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was in engine. I think that was kind of a fake.
Yeah, you're right.
thing.
You're right.
Similar situation, but what they end up showing is good. It's just not that. So like we said, we are here at E3, and the problem is we are looking at all these great trailers and being told that yes, this is all in-engine.
True, that's true.
But remember, recently we just had two problems of this happen just within the last couple of years.
Yep.
Most namely, Watch Dogs
and Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls 2.
Correct. What was the problem with Dark Souls 2?
It was the lighting, really, that threw everyone off. The trailer had all these cool lighting effects. It had torches, and like everything was super dark.
Yep.
Then the game comes out, everything's a lot brighter. It doesn't have that intense lighting anymore. And there's even some remnants of that in the gameplay. There are these little sconces you can light. It was like, well, that would have made sense if the game had the lighting it did in the trailer.
Yeah, but
now it doesn't, so it's just kind of this weird artifact.
But let's be fair, though. Those games only got a very slight visual downgrade. They both look great. Watch Dogs looks amazing. Dark Souls 2 looks really, really good.
It's just not what we were shown.
Yeah, it was not what we were shown. That's very true.
So we actually have an advantage being here on the show floor. We have actually seen stage demos and in-person demos for like games like The Order 1886. Bruce?
It was, look, again, it was amazing, and I asked the guy like 3 times, there's no cinematics, right? He's like, there's no video playback at all in the entire game. The whole thing is an engine. I liked that. I thought that was cool.
It's super impressive. This is the tech that we said we'd see this year, and here it is. This is what a PS4 can do.
On the flip side, Uncharted 4 looked amazing, and yes, it was just a cutscene of Drake getting up, but I do trust Naughty Dog. They always push the tech as far as they can, and I am positive the game will look that good when it comes out. They are not going to lie to us.
Well, what's really interesting about that trailer too is that when they released it, everybody thought it was a trailer. We all was like, oh, this is so cool. They came out later and said, oh no, this is all in game. This whole thing is in game, which I very much appreciate. I like that showmanship.
Definitely.
So.
And Zelda's going to look like Zelda because,
Well, but James made a good point. With Zelda, you're not going to be like flying around in a helicopter camera looking at your horse with laser beams. If you're going to be behind, Zelda or Link riding a horse.
Yeah. So you'll be seeing all of that just from a very more distance view.
Yeah.
Right.
Regardless, while trailers do for the most part lie to you,
Yes.
Dead Island.
That's right. Dead Island really lies.
This is turning out to be a very positive E3 because the games are actually looking like what they are promising because they're finally figuring out the tech on the dev side, and we're going to be seeing some really good games later this holiday and definitely next year.
So far, so good. But in 6 months, when we report on how Uncharted was not an engine in game, then it may not be so good.
Don't yell at us, yell at Naughty Dog.
Moving over to trailers today. First up, we got the Alien Isolation.
Trailer, Joel?
E3 2014 gameplay trailer.
And then what else? What else we got?
We have Crackdown, E3 2014 announcement trailer.
And what else? What else?
We have Halo 5 Guardians multiplayer beta trailer.
These all came out like on Monday.
Yeah, what? These are old, Joel. These are old trailers.
Give me something new.
Come on.
Okay.
Hook me up, Daddy.
I think the Alien one was new. I think, to be fair for Joel.
That's fine.
So 1 out of 3.
Joel's using his phone furiously. Joel.
Hatsune Miku Project Diva F2nd E3 2014 trailer. Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal E3 2014 trailer.
The show's hit an all-time low.
Map 15 Acelia.
Okay, that's enough.
Cilia, Joel. Tales of Cilia.
Kigimi.
Idiot.
Rise of Incarnates.
You're just saying words.
Sonic Q. Shadow